What's up, guys? How's it going? My name is Alan, and I'm from the United States, specifically from New York, and welcome to my channel, Brasildicas. In this video, I'm going to teach you English vocabulary, as well as a little history and mythology through the eyes of Lara Croft, the main character in the Tomb Raider video game series. In the games, you take control of Lara and travel throughout the world to ancient ruins and tombs in search of artifacts with amazing powers. So without further ado, let's learn English through video games. Tomb Raider. You are probably familiar with the Tomb Raider movies starring Angelina Jolie and most recently, Alicia Vikander. But before the movies, Tomb Raider was a well-established video game series. The first Tomb Raider game was released in 1996, and it completely changed the video game industry. Not only was the game praised for its fun gameplay, innovative level design, and amazing soundtrack, but it featured a strong, intelligent, and courageous female as its main character. Since then, the series has seen a total of over 10 main games, and Lara Croft is considered one of the most iconic and recognized video game characters of all time. Who is Lara Croft? Lara Croft is a British archaeologist. An archaeologist is someone who studies human history through the recovery and analysis of artifacts, architecture, and cultural landscapes. In Lara's case, she usually searches tombs, temples, and ancient ruins in order to protect powerful artifacts that other people would use for the purposes of power, control, and destruction. Lara Croft has an iconic look that has spanned over several decades. She is famous for her braided ponytail, brown backpack, turquoise tank top, light brown shorts, tall boots, and she is almost always depicted as wielding dual pistols. The Tomb Raider. Lara Croft has been on many incredible journeys, and in each game she travels to several different parts of the world in search of ancient artifacts with supernatural powers. An artifact is a handmade object or tool typically having historical or cultural significance. Like the name of the series suggests, Lara Croft is a tomb raider. A tomb is a large, man-made enclosed chamber used to bury the dead. Throughout history, tombs have been constructed both above and underground. Raider comes from the word to raid, a verb meaning to enter a building or area and take what you want. In the first Tomb Raider game, we meet Lara Croft for the first time, but when the game starts, she is already a world-renowned archaeologist and adventurer. If someone or something is world-renowned, it means that they are famous throughout the world and are usually very admired and respected. From Peru to Atlantis, retrieving the Skion. The first Tomb Raider game sends Lara on a quest to find the Skion, an ancient artifact that has been split into 3 pieces, or fragments, and hidden in different parts of the world. Even though the Skion was created specifically for the video game, its origins are based off real-life mythology and history. For example, the game starts with Lara going to the lost city of Vilcabamba in Peru and exploring the tomb of Qualopec to retrieve the first part of the Skion. This entire level is based off the Inca civilization and can be seen by the design of the architecture and also by the artifacts that Lara picks up along the way. Once Lara successfully retrieves the first part of the Skion, she then heads to Greece for the second fragment. This is one of my favorite parts of the game, since it gives you an in-depth look at ancient Greek and Roman culture. For example, the first part of this level sees Lara attempting to retrieve 4 keys, all hidden in rooms that are based off important figures of mythology. They include Atlas, Neptune, Damocles, and Thor. The next part of this level takes place at a Colosseum, clearly based off the famous Roman Colosseum located in present-day Rome, Italy. A Colosseum is a large oval-shaped arena or stadium normally used to host battles and contests. Next, Lara journeys to Palace Midas, based off King Midas of Greek mythology. King Midas was known to have the ability to turn everything he touched into gold. In fact, in the game, if Laura jumps onto the hand of King Midas' statue, she'll turn to gold and the game is over. In English, we have the expression, the Midas touch, meaning that someone has the ability to make money very easily, usually in the business industry. The next part of the game takes Lara Croft to Egypt, which is full of fun tombs and catacombs to explore, all based off the ancient Egyptian civilization. Therefore, this level has plenty of pyramids based off the famous pyramids of Giza. Most of these pyramids were built as tombs for pharaohs. Pharaoh is a term that refers to any monarch or king of ancient Egypt. In addition to the pyramids, this level of the game features the Great Sphinx of Giza. A sphinx is a mythical creature with the body of a lion and the head of a human. The last part of the game takes Lara Croft to an island in the Atlantic Ocean. It is revealed that the Skion is actually an artifact from the lost city of Atlantis, where the final levels of the game take place, and Lara is forced to destroy the Skion to prevent anyone else from abusing its power. Atlantis is a mythological island that has been featured in literature, movies, TV shows, comic books, and other forms of pop culture for centuries. It is often described as an advanced, prosperous underwater city. Although many people accept Atlantis as a fictional place first mentioned by famed Greek philosopher Plato, there are others that think that Atlantis could have really existed and believe that it is still out there, waiting to be found. After Lara Croft destroys the Skion, defeats the main villain, and saves the world from ultimate destruction, she leaves Atlantis and prepares for her next adventure. So guys, I hope you learned some new English vocabulary that is featured in the video game Tomb Raider, and also more about ancient history and mythology. Tomb Raider is an amazing game series, and you should check each one out if you haven't played them yet. If you enjoyed this video, or learned something new, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below. Until next time, and thanks for watching.